Say hello to the world's newest Rockstar Games studio, Rockstar Dundee.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Formerly known as Ruffian Games, this new studio for Rockstar is located in the Scottish city of Dundee, which is about an hour north of Edinburgh, where Rockstar North are based. It's north of north. Was anyone expecting something like this to happen? Rockstar acquiring a new studio this year? This has likely been in the making for quite some time. It was announced last year on ScottishGames.net that Rockstar were working with Ruffian Games on unspecified titles, and that Ruffian were hiring because they needed engineers to work on these titles. For the type of expertise that they wanted these engineers to have, they were looking for senior engineers as well as engineers who specialize in UI, systems, graphics, gameplay, scripting, and people with generalized experience in multiplayer action games developed for PC, Xbox One, PS4, and future platforms. Apparently, multiple former Rockstar staff who previously worked on Manhunt and the older GTA titles ended up working at Ruffian after they were formed in 2008, meaning that they are now back working for Rockstar. But besides the ties that Rockstar have with them, what other titles have Ruffian worked on? Well, they're probably most known for having developed Crackdown 2, which I've never played, but it seems to have been well received. Considering how it's an open-world game that allows you to run at super speed, jump really high, glide all over the map like you're flying, it kind of feels like Saints Row 4 before Saints Row 4. Ruffian also did some work on Crackdown 3, but unlike Crackdown 2, they weren't the lead developers. It seems like they've mostly provided assistance to other studios and publishers during their existence, a lot of Kinect games, and also remasters of titles in the Halo franchise. Clearly, Rockstar were happy with the work being done on whatever it was that they had Ruffian working on, so much so that they completely bought the studio. Apparently, the rebranding to Rockstar Dundee happened last week. It's kind of funny how Rockstar now has a studio in Dundee after all these years. DMA Design, the studio behind GTA that later became Rockstar North, were originally based out of Dundee, and they moved to Edinburgh in 2000. Had DMA not chosen to move, the North studio probably would have been located in Dundee anyway. I was also wondering earlier this year whether or not Rockstar would ever acquire another studio. We know that during the development of LA Noire, they wanted to acquire Team Bondi and make them Rockstar Sydney. That didn't happen, but lately they have been working with another Australian studio who helped with the development of the VR version of LA Noire. And back then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if they bought them and formed Rockstar Sydney anyway? But little did we know, they've already had their sights set a little closer to home for them. Now, what do you think Rockstar Dundee are working on? They've mostly been a support studio, but they developed Crackdown 2 on their own. Not only that, they're clearly looking for people with serious experience in developing games, and they also have experience in remasters with the Master Chief Collection. So they could be working on anything. I've seen a lot of people speculating that they might have been working on ports or remasters of existing titles, and as cool as that would be, I don't know, I kinda doubt it. Given how they specified that they were seeking people with experience in multiplayer games, I kinda have a feeling that whatever they're working on is gonna have a strong multiplayer focus. Maybe the next iteration of GTA Online, who knows? But then there are multiple titles that Dundee have been working on. Maybe they've done some work on the GTA 5 PS5 port. Maybe they could be working on a port for Red Dead Redemption 2. Time will tell, and we'll eventually get to figure out what exactly Rockstar Dundee have been working on. Hey, I'd love for it to turn out to be a remaster of GTA 4 or any of the older GTAs, a proper remaster, not like San Andreas. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Not yet, anyway. So what do you think about the fact that there's a new Rockstar studio? What do you think that they're working on? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching.